Hello, everybody. Welcome to our fun summer bash, where if you are joining us live on the Zoom, you can be in some drawings if you're wearing some summer colors and fun summer flair. That's why some of us have sunglasses on, right? For some summer fun. Awesome. All right. So we have some fun stuff planned for tonight. So Loretta is actually going to be starting a success series that's going to go over the next several weeks. And tonight is the first installation of that. So I'm super excited about that. And she's going to be talking about prospecting, which is super cool. And then we have Lori Morris training for us tonight. I'm super excited about that too, because she is training on, I booked a party, now what, right? Because when you book a party, if you've never done a party before, you're kind of like, yay, booked a party. Like, oh no, I booked a party. I don't know what to do, right? So she is going to walk us through that and put your mind at ease. And so she's going to be talking about live parties and virtual parties. And I think you're going to find they're pretty similar. So, and then towards the end, I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about mindset. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started in just a moment. I'm like, where did my PowerPoint go? There it is. All right, hold on just one second. Now I lost the Zoom. Don't try this at home. I'm a trained professional. Okay.
Ellen.
Yes.
You look so cute.
Thank you. Should I leave him on for the whole meeting?
Yes.
Okay, it's fun. I will. He twisted my arm. All right, so welcome to our Tupper team night, our fun summer bash. All right, we're gonna have some recognition, and then I told you about the other trainings that we're gonna have. And the question is, did you RSVP? Did you RSVP to this meeting? All right, so I think is that our first drawing, Jenny? Is this a cue for a first drawing? Jenny.
I'm trying. Okay. It's the whole thing. I can't take my glasses off, so the glasses off, I can't see to do anything. So,
well,
all right. Here we go. And it is Michelle.
Oh, say it one more time, Jenny. You cut out. Michelle who?
Michelle
Rodriguez. Okay, is she on? Do they have to be on for this, Jenny?
Well, they RSVP'd.
Okay. Makes sense to me. I can't tell. Is Michelle on?
I'm looking.
Okay.
I am not seeing.
Bummer. She's gonna be bummed. All right, next.
Next. Try again. We have lists. Criminy. Just Joni and David Schlott.
Yeah, Joni's on. Yeah, she is. Thank you. She's on. Woo! Yay, Joni and David. Woohoo! Joni and Dave. Is it Dave or David?
I'm on.
He goes by both.
Both.
In our business name, he goes by Dave.
You guys could be J and D.
Yeah, we always go by, like when we're cooking live, it's always Cooking with DJ Live.
I love that.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you.
All right, everybody. Congratulations. Thanks for RCPing. All right, so Champion Week at a glance. In case you don't know, this is the easiest way that I can put it. On Mondays and Thursdays is training for you, right? So Mondays and Thursdays is where you get your cup filled and learn new skills and get motivated to work your business. Tuesdays and Wednesdays are for you to plug guests in. Those are events that you can use to build your business, all right? So you can share either of those, a cooking show, which is for guests and hosts and all that kind of good stuff. You can share that into your VIP group, onto your personal business page, on your personal wall, your business page or your personal wall. And the same thing, the Why Tupperware Why Now? And all Why Tupperware Why Now is it's an interview, right? I interview somebody here at Champion, anyone from a brand new consultant that's had some success and that is excited to Pam Clift. You guys saw me interview Pam Clift a couple of weeks ago, right? And so we just kind of talk about people's experiences in Tupperware. It's a great recruiting tool and even a great tool to share with people that you love, in the sense of, you know, when you first start selling Tupperware, sometimes you tell family members and they're just like, why are you doing that? What are you doing that for? Right? Having them just kind of listen and being like, this is why I'm doing it. I want you to listen to this because this is why I'm doing it. I want some of this. I want some more confidence. I want some more whatever, right? So it's kind of a great tool to use all around in your business. Like I said, not necessarily, you know, sometimes to recruit somebody, but sometimes just to help people supporting you understand what it is you're trying to accomplish, right? Because it is important for them to understand those things. All right. And then every day, all day, we have the Champion. We have twchamps.com. We have the Champion Facebook page. We also have the Champion Copy and Paste and Tup Social and Tup Now. Those are all in the YouTube channel. All these things. These are things that you can tap into at any given time for training. All right. So post your ahas, post like a champion. All right. This is from last Thursday. So Jenny, you want to go ahead and give us a winner for that?
Dottie
Dottie who?
Church.
Dottie Church. Congratulations, Dottie Church. All right. Make sure to message Pam Cliff. If you win any swag whatsoever, I don't care if you win every single week, please message Pam Cliff your address in Messenger, and we'll put that Messenger link right in the chat for you so that she can get those things mailed out to you super efficiently. All right. So next, post your ahas about our future leaders meeting. All right. Go ahead and give us that one, Jenny.
That one is
One more time.
Hadford. I don't know why you can't hear me.
It keeps cutting out. Just like we miss like a syllable, and since it's like a name, we're like, all right, Tina Bradford, yay, Tina! Congratulations! All right. So next we have Loretta DeCenzo Tiber, and she is going to be talking about her steps to sales success, part 1. And tonight she is going to be talking to us about prospecting. So I don't know about you, but I am super excited to hear this whole series because Loretta kind of knows what she's doing when it comes to sales. Okay. I think we've all seen her recognition. So I definitely want to learn from her on that. So go ahead, Loretta, take it away.
Hey, everybody. Hopefully I can see what I'm doing because you don't want me to take my glasses off. I have a little eye infection. But anyway, so I don't know about you guys, but I remember when I first started and they would challenge us, you know, to date a party or is this award, is this great host gift, or you get this if you recruit. And I'm like, that's great. I really want to do it, but I don't have anybody to ask. All right. So that's where we're going to start tonight. And I'm really excited to bring you this series. It's part 1 of a 5-step sales process. So let me get our screens up and going here. Share. Can I share? What's happening here?
Is it not letting you?
I
got it.
You got it?
I think so. Go ahead and try.
Oh, yes. Here we go.
Okay.
All right. We're going to go here. All right. So stay tuned every week for the next 5 weeks. Today is number 1. And we're going to start at the beginning of this. Let's see if I get my screen up. Here we go. Can you guys see my screen?
Yep.
Yay. All right. So 5-step sales success or 5-step sales process. Guys, this isn't brand new. This isn't something Tupperware just, put together. This is a known sales process. Okay. And so there are different parts of a sales process. All right. And it is timeless. All right. I was doing some research and looking some things up for tonight and get ready tonight. And I came across how Mark Twain used this philosophy like over 100 years ago. Okay. It is a timeless process. And the very first thing, which we're going to cover tonight, is prospecting. All right. It is, who are you going to sell to if you don't have prospects? Okay. And then when you get that prospect, building rapport and then creating value around the product that you're selling, or guys, it's not about just selling the bowl. Okay. It's about dating that party. You're going to be selling a party. Okay. It's going to be about selling the opportunity. So don't think about this as just for selling a product. This is for everything you do in this business. Okay. Creating that value around it, overcoming their objections and fears. Okay. And then honestly, the most critical step in this, okay, is closing that deal. Okay. Because you can have all the prospects in the world, you can overcome all their objections, but if you don't close the deal, you still have nothing. Okay. And I love these quotes here. You must be interested yourself, or you cannot interest others. And the way for you to become interested is to know your book thoroughly. Of course, he was selling his book. Okay. Know your product, be a user of it, and be passionate about it. It's about its features, benefits, and results. Okay. So if you have bought the starter kit and you haven't use the products, I'm going to tell you right now, when we're done here, get it out of the box. All right. I want you to just get it dirty. All right. Put some onions in there, some carrots, make some salsa, find a recipe, get it dirty. Use the breakfast maker, scramble some eggs, whip up some breakfast. You got to love it because you got to talk about it. So I like tonight, I use the grill, and I am passionate about that grill because you know what? I'm usually like cut it really close. I have to give my mommy a healthy meal because I take care of her, right? So I put that grill in the microwave. I've got grilled chicken on the table, okay, blackened chicken on the table. In 6 minutes, I steam broccoli in the multi-cooker. And in about 10, 15 minutes, guys, I've got dinner on the table, and I'm talking about a healthy, nice gourmet meal. All right. So be passionate and use your product. So let's get started about, all right, that's fine and dandy, Loretta, but I need some people to talk to. So step one of this process is prospecting. Okay. You got to have someone to sell to. All right. So get out there and start talking about your business. You can't stay in your house and just wish you had something. All right. You need to get out there and you need to talk, whether you're talking virtually on social media, okay, or out and about, okay. Network whatever networks you're in right now, okay. Vendor events, customer referrals, and we'll go into more detail, but create that lead generation. All right. And once you create that generation of leads, then you create your list. Okay. And that's where you're going to get started. So where are we going to do this? All right. Where are we going to do this? All right. Post some different places. Where can you prospect? Okay. Virtually or out and about. I'm going to give you some ideas here. All right. You want to connect to these different groups. All right. You want to build social networks with groups that fit your market, first of all. All right. Now, please be sincere. Join groups, hobbies that you love and are interested in. Okay. So don't go joining a history group if you're not into history. All right. You want it to be a good fit. But you know what are some groups that we have a good fit for? Moms that just had a newborn. Okay. Maybe they don't want to go back to work. How about families that need to create quick, healthy meals? They're on the go. All right. Couples that they're both working, parents. Okay. They don't even have to be parents. They just be both working, and then they come home at night and they need our product so they can put dinner on the table in 30 minutes. Okay. So find those groups. You can find them, of course, on social media. There are plenty of groups that you can join on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, okay, that you can get involved with. Your neighborhood. Your neighborhood should know that you are the Tupperware girl or guy in the neighborhood, okay? Don't be that secret agent. And your neighborhood is everywhere. It's the person right and left, but in front of you, behind you, down the street, around the corner. If you're in an apartment, it's upstairs, downstairs, first floor, second floor, whatever, okay? Your entire neighborhood. Organizations you currently belong to, you can start prospecting there, okay? Church groups, clubs, sports organizations that you belong to. When you're running errands, you're going to be meeting people, okay? The bag teller, the receptionist, your hairdresser, the doctor's office, other parents, okay? They're out there. Community events, all right? Maybe your community is doing Restaurant Row Week, all right? I love those. Maybe they're doing a fundraiser for the community. Maybe they're doing a fair for the summer. Get involved in those events, all right? And of course, vendor shows. They're all over the place, all right? And they're back and they're open. So when you see a show and you want to be a part of it, okay, contact their contact person and ask them if they have a Tupper representative. All right. And let's be courteous to each other. If they have one, find another show, guys. There's plenty of shows out there, and ask them, can I be on your list in case, this Tupperware person, can't make it next time or whatever. Can you put me on your list? All right. But go find another show. You don't want to be another Tupperware most vendors don't allow multiple vendors of the same business there. Okay. But sometimes they don't really care and they'll allow it because they just want money. Guys, be courteous of each other. All right. And so everywhere you go, and let me give you a little Tupper tip, be prepared. So when you're out and about, or when you're on Facebook and you're starting a relationship with someone, be prepared. Make sure you have a virtual business card. I mean, that's a great way, whether you're doing this live or virtually. Okay. I love the virtual business card because when I meet someone, okay, if I don't have anything, I can say, hey, Ellen, I can just text you really quick my virtual business card. That way you have it on hand and you can put me in your contacts under Tupperware. Okay. And you can always see the latest and greatest because you know what? That virtual business card is always updated what is current. Okay, guys. Of course, physical business cards. And a little tip there is to put a QR code on the back that takes them right to your selling page. Okay. And of course, start a way to collect your new contacts. Okay. Start your list. All right. So one of the ways to prospect is go find Frank. Okay. And Frank, a lot of businesses use this. A lot of direct sales use this acronym. And the F stands for friends. All right. Whether you're new in this business or you've been in this business, you have friends. Okay. And be honest. Have you truly gone through your entire friends list? Okay. They should all know that you're in this business. Your social media friends, they can be different from your everyday friends. Okay. From your social media friends, your work friends, your church friends. Okay. R is for relatives. Parents, siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, in-laws, grandparents. All right. They should all know. Acquaintances, coworkers, church members, clubs you belong to, your hairdresser, your receptionist. Okay. And here we go again with the neighbors. Make that T for Tupperware. Okay. They should be above you, to the right of you, to the left of you, in front of you, your entire neighborhood. All right. Your entire community. Kids contacts. All right. You might not have kids, but you might know a teacher. You probably know a coach, or you have friends' parents, camp leaders, youth groups. So kid contacts. All right. Make your list. So let's talk about that. Build your wonderful 100 plus list, because I don't want you stopping at 100. Okay. Oh, Loretta said only 100. No, 101, 2, 3. I don't care. Keep it. Go for 1,000. All right. It is your contact list. And before we had all these virtual, in our mobile phones and all these devices and everything, I had a notebook. All right. So you can either create it virtually, or you can use a good old fashioned paper notebook. Okay. And it's a dedicated notebook. Okay. Nothing goes in here but contacts. All right. Your leads. Okay. That's the only thing that goes in here. It's spiral bound because you're not ripping any pages out. All right. You're not using Post-it notes. Okay. So you can either use a mobile device. This is really cool. If you were not on the Hot Shots regional training they just did, they had 4 sessions. I think there's one more on Saturday. Okay. There was one last Thursday. There was one Friday. There was one maybe Tuesday. I don't remember. And I think there's one on Saturday. I think there's one more left. All right. If you haven't been on there, they had a fantastic idea. And I actually kind of did that, not knowing I was doing it. But I use my phone. Okay. You can create groups. Now, I don't know about how to do it on your phone. Okay. Every phone's a little bit different. And I certainly don't know how to do it on an Apple or an iPhone because I have a Droid. Okay. But you can create groups in your contact list. All right. You can call it future Tupperware host, future team member, future fundraiser contact. All right. And you can add these people in those groups. All right. And then you can also put notes in there. All right. So when you create these lists, whether they're on your mobile device or in a notebook, all right, you need to gather some information. All right. I have to write things down. All right. First of all, I like their contact info. anything, any special notes. Well, now their contact details, their name, of course, their phone. If they actually use texting, all right, maybe they use Facebook Messenger, maybe they're an email person, their address, if they'll give it to you, okay? But all ways of contacting them. And then where and when you met them. This is really important to me, okay? Because I have years worth of contacts, right? I like to remember, oh yeah, I met that person at the fair. Oh yes, I met that person at Julie's grand opening party. Oh yes, I met that person at the fair I went to the other day or whatever, okay, or show. All right, so little notes and something special that connected you. All right, maybe it was their smile, maybe it was their little kids, maybe it was their love for, whatever, plants. I'm a plant lover, okay? So maybe you connected. Whatever special things you can put down there about that person, write it in the notes, okay? So you guys know in your contacts, you have a lot of, you can add their birthday, you can add their anniversary, you can put all kinds of notes in there, okay? And guys, tell me, are you more than 10 feet away from your phone? Most 90% of the time you are within the vicinity of your cell phone. You're out and about and you got 5 minutes between running an errand or picking up the kids or whatever. You can go to your mobile phone, look at your group that says Future Tupperware House and send them a message. Okay, it's that simple. So guys, start today and start adding to your list. It is the first step in growing your business with confidence. So hope you enjoyed today's prospecting. I'm going to dare you to go out there, and whether you're going to do a paper format or you're going to start your groups, start your prospecting list. All right. And then next week, we're going to go to step 2. You have these prospects. What are we going to do? We're going to create that trust, like, and know. They need to trust you. They need to like you. They need to know you. All right. And you need to know them. You're going to start that relationship building with them. So step 1, prospecting. Next week, we're going to move on to building that rapport and getting to know them a little bit better. All right, guys, I'm going to dare you. Go share your prospecting list with your recruiter, your leader, your manager, your director. I don't care who, but I'm going to dare you to start that wonderful 100 list. All right. Take it over, Ellen.
Awesome. I love it. Thank you, Loretta. That was so good. All right. So go ahead, put a 1 in the chat if you heard something tonight that you're like, I could do that. Like if you heard something that she said that you're like, I can do that. I can do that one thing, or maybe it's like, I can do 5 things. All right. So go ahead and put a 1 chat. I love that. Look at those 1s. I love it. I love it. All right. She challenged you, and Pam will see this. So she's gonna know. All right, so we need to do it. All right, thank you so much, Loretta. That is so helpful and so amazing. It's such an important tool of our business, being able to go out there and prospect and create something out of nothing. All right, so post your ahas for hot topic and our sample thing. Jenny, you got a winner for us?
I do. Steel. Can you not hear me?
Spring steel. Okay, I got steel, and there's only 1 steel, so it's spring steel.
I don't know what's the matter with the internet.
I know it was doing it early on the welcome call too. That's okay. We'll make through. We'll power through. All right. So spring steel, congratulations, spring. Awesome. All right. Make sure, again, any winners tonight, you need to message Pam in Messenger. We'll put the link in the chat for you to message her in Messenger. Your address. Don't care if you win every week. They still need your address. All right. So next we have Kids in the Kitchen. How fun was that? Oh my goodness. They did such a great job. Elijah and Alex did such a great job. They were so cute. Alex, his s'mores were so gooey and he was so adorable, like stringing them out. Oh my God, he was so cute behind the scenes. All right, go ahead, Jenny.
Can you see?
I can't. I can't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stephanie Armstrong.
Who Armstrong?
Stephanie
Armstrong. Yay, Stephanie. Congratulations. Woohoo. Awesome. Awesome. All right. Post like a champion for what is this? Oh, is it Wednesday? It's why Tupperware, why now, maybe? I hear you
Yeah.
laughing at me, Lori. And I don't appreciate it.
That is Rosemary's Silko. I know I say her name, she's mine.
Okay. Rosemary, yes, she was on the welcome call. Congratulations. Woohoo, brand new and already a winner. I love it. All right. So next we have Lori Morris coming up. All right. And it is, I dated a party. Now what? So I can't wait to hear just kind of what she has to say about what are the next steps once you date a party to just kind of get that rolling. So take it away, Lori.
Okay, hi everybody. So I missed.
Yay, Lori.
Who was that?
April.
It's
Hi,
April.
how are you?
Good.
All right, so I missed the memo on the sunglasses, so that's okay because I can't read things with
I
my
got sunglasses on. They're transition sunglasses.
Fancy. So fancy.
fancy. All right, so I am going to share my screen. I hope it works. Usually I have. Can you guys see my screens?
Yup.
Yep.
My problem.
We see your messenger. We see Teresa Lawson. There you go. Just making sure you knew.
Yes, that's the problem with getting on Facebook. I wanted to show you something on Facebook, like when people message you and stuff, it pops up. Okay, so I want to direct everyone to the resources that we already have. So Loretta had some really great tips on how to find people to date parties. So you've dated that party, right? You've found that prospect and you've dated them. So now what? Now you might think, oh, I don't know what I'm doing with a party. I don't know if I should do it virtual. I don't know if I should do it in home. Both of them are extremely similar, believe it or not. Okay. If you can do one, you can do the other. And what Loretta said is true, especially for a home party. If you have that kit, use the products because that is basically all a home party is, right? Is using the products and picking a recipe and showing the products. If you like the products and you're excited about the products, people are going to be excited about the products as well. Okay. So I'm going to show you a few things that we already have laid out for you. All the resources are here. You just need to know where to look for them. And there are probably many, many, many ways that you can coach your host. Say that 10 times fast. But I'm going to show you a few places that you can find resources. But I encourage you to continue to find what works best for you, what sounds like you, what works for you, okay? Because there's many different ways. So first and foremost, send them a thank you note. That is so important. Send them a thank you note in the mail, right? You can buy blank. What I do is I buy blank thank you cards at the dollar store. You can get 8 of them for $1. Well, now it's $1.25 store. For $1.25, you can get blank thank you notes. And I send a thank you note before they've even done anything. Send them a thank you note because if it's an in-home party, they are going to be less apt to cancel because you sent them a thank you card. And it's just really a nice gesture. And people love to get things in the mail because what does everybody normally get in the mail? Bills, right? You don't want to just get bills. You want to get other things as well. So send them a thank you note, get their information and set up a party link, set up a shopping link, whatever you want to call it. It's the same for a virtual party as it is for a home party, right? You set up a Facebook group. If your hostess is on Facebook, I always ask if they're on Facebook because you can post that shopping link in that group before the in-home party starts, right? So they can get pre-orders. If you decide you don't want to post that personal shopping link before the party, then you post it after for the people who can't come. So you can do both for whether you're doing a Facebook party or whether you're doing a home party. It's the same thing. All right. And you can set up your party link in your back office, which is what we call our my office, where you do everything Tupperware related. And if you click on the Tup Now, you will find a getting started guide, and it will show you step by step on how to create a party link. Okay. So the next thing you want to ask your host what their wish list is. So Pam does a super great job. And I know a lot of the other directors make albums on their team pages, but all you have to do is come to Champion, right? We're all on Champion. You saw how I clicked to the albums. I clicked on media and I clicked on albums. This is July. Pam does an album for each month. So this one is called July Host. Look at all these options. You can send them this one, right? Send it to them in Messenger, text it to them, email it to them, print it out and send it in a hostess pack if you're sending something for your home party. This shows them what they get for free. It'll show them what they get for a thank you gift. It shows what the host specials are for that month. Here's a party checklist, right? This is a great thing to send to your hostess. When you reach 200 in sales, what do you get to pick? And then it shows what the breakdown is for all the different party sales, the half offs and the host exclusives. All right. When you ask them to make a wish list, here's a wish list already made up. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. It's all here. All right. Send this to them and then ask them to send the wish list back to you, because when they know what they're working for, they're going to work harder and they're going to be more engaged with their friends because they know what it is that they want to work for. Okay. Another really great resource is our twchamps.com. So put down in the chat if you've ever gone to twchamps.com, or is this the very first time you're ever hearing about this amazing website that we have for Champion. This website, if you look, it's got everything you need. If you're new consultants start here, right? But I'm going to show you right here on this homepage. If you click on resources and you click on files, you will be amazed at all the files that pop up. Okay. Over the years, we've accumulated these. These are probably, I've been in Tupperware 8 years. Some of these have probably been on here even longer than that. Okay. But you can see all the different categories that you can choose from. Here's Facebook party training, party planning. All right. I really urge you to come here to TW Champs and click through all of these different headings. Okay. But one of them, when I was looking back at this today, I wanted to show you, it was the Facebook party training. So if you click on that, it's going to open up some more files, a host virtual checklist. So this can be used for your virtual parties. You can print this off. You can use this. Okay. Thank your host for dating, right? This kind of steps back into what Loretta was talking about when you prospect, right? You request them on Facebook. Then you've created your Facebook party group. This walks you through step by step. And like I said, if you're doing a home party, you can create a Facebook group for them as well. I started my business strictly in-home parties. I didn't know what a Facebook party was until I started in the end of 2014. I probably only did 1 or 2 Facebook parties, if you even want to call them a Facebook party, because they weren't very successful. I did not do one until COVID hit in 2020. So mine was all in-home parties. Dwayne and I, that's what we love to do. That's what we did. Facebook, I just never did it. So I have been able to turn that around in the last 2 years and do Facebook parties, right? So they're so similar. You know, you think that they're not, but the way that you coach your host is very similar to what you do virtual and what you do in person. Okay. So these are some things that you can click through and you can read. You can explain to your hostess how it's going to work. Suggesting that they post a meme on their personal page along with the party link. And I'm going to show you in just a minute what I use. And I got a couple of different memes that I love to send to hostesses. And I even have my wording that I send to hostesses. So I will share that with you as well. But this encourages them to private message 10 or 15 people, which is what you want. You want to over invite. If you want 25 to 30 people in your group, if you're doing Facebook, then you need to have your hostess invite 50 to 60. And they can't be spam inviting. Facebook doesn't like that. The button that's inside the group that you create will only let people invite so many people per day. So encourage your hosts to switch it up, and they should be private messaging their friends and family, right? It's just not hitting whatever you hit. And I don't even know how to do it, but spam inviting your entire 800 people in your Facebook friend land. People do that. I don't even know how to do that, but Facebook doesn't like that, and people aren't going to see it. Okay. So this is a really great resource that you can use. You can always go back and look at other resources that we have. The one that is party planning. This has a really great, these are host challenges, okay? What I was just describing on what information you want to send to your hostess when you're doing a virtual party, there are letters in here, $1,000 party, and I think a couple are Loretta's. I was reading this morning about different things that you can send out. So there's letters, how to get your hostess to $1,000 party, because every party that you want to do, you have to have in your mind, I am going to have $1,000 party and I'm going to date at least 2 parties, maybe 3. All right. If you don't date 2 parties with every party, then you need to sit back down the next day and get another party from somewhere else, like Loretta's prospecting. Okay. This is one thing that I always used when I was doing in-home. And I kind of got away from this party planning checklist. I would use, or I still do use, just a folder like this. I write on the front of the folder, but I would print out this party checklist and I would staple it to every folder that I had, and each hostess got one. But this, you could put all the information at your fingertips, your host's information, names and phone numbers. And this helps remind you of what it is you need to do. All right. This is just one example. So go back and look through this party planning sheet. Okay. Things to put in the packet. And this is very important. A lot of people don't think that they need hard catalogs like this when they're doing a virtual business, but I think you do for many reasons. You need them for vendor shows. You need them when you're out and about. But I always ask my virtual hosts, do you want some hard catalogs? Because grandma doesn't go on Facebook, and Aunt Betty wouldn't know a computer or how to work one if somebody came and helped her. So they want to look at catalogs. So you need to send out catalogs still. You know, I understand that postage can cost some money. There's ways to get discounted postage by doing stamps.com or any other mailing, but it's going to come back to you tenfold. So ask them if they want catalogs. A hostess pack, when you're doing an in-person, I always would send out minimum of 3 catalogs. And I would put that letter that I just showed you in there, how to get to $1,000 party. I would send them you could go back to Champion and you can put hit the recruiting album that Pam has out there, and you can print off the two forms of, or the two options for our kids. What we used to call the welcome bonus, which is now the first order reward. You know, do you want to have some summer cash? You can find these documents right here on twchamps.com and print that off and send that to them. Okay. There's a tic-tac-toe bingo that I always used to send. And the bingo would get the hostess to do certain things. And when you got to the party and she did all of those things, you give her, you know, an extra gift. So you give her a keychain, you give her any of those tiny treasures that you can order. So I highly encourage you to still, even if you're running just a Facebook business, get some catalogs, get some brochures, okay? Because it's gonna pay off tenfold. Okay, so after you do all of that, one good thing to do before you start the party is share some recipes. And here on TW Champs, back at the home, let me go back to home. I keep moving our little pictures around. There is a recipe group right here. See it right here, recipes. When we were at the studio and we were in person, we did recipes galore, and we always loaded them here. So there's all different kinds of categories here. Look through here, share the recipes by product, right? It gets the hostess excited, and you could do this virtually as well. You know, hey, Loretta, what do you want me to demo when we do the live portion of your party? Because I am also a firm believer, even if you're doing virtual, you need to show a product live. And we've been working on that, right? If you don't want to show your face, show your hands, show something, come live. Facebook loves to show your video to your people, okay? So, hey, Eric, I saw Eric walking by. Go live and do your videos, but ask your hostess, what kind of recipe do you want me to make? It's going to get her excited about the products. So we have a ton of recipes, and, you know, rally night demo recipes. These are recipes that we used to make at the studio. So share recipes so your hostess is excited, because the way to a successful party is through your hostess. If your hostess doesn't feel like she's your friend, then you're going to have a hard time connecting with all of those people. So you start with the hostess. Your hostess is your low-hanging fruit. She dated a party with you for a couple of reasons. Maybe she likes you. Maybe she wants to get free product, but your hostess is your way to those people. And you want to connect with those people because that's prospecting. That is future business. That's future parties. That's future, that's future team members. And, you know, I talk to my team all the time, and my team is, you know, when they get in that rut and they are like, you know, I can't get my Facebook VIP group to order anything. Well, maybe they're tapped out and you need to add more people. You need to get out and see more people. There are, I was talking to a team member, and I don't know if she's on, but she did her first vendor event after, I think she's been in the business 2 years. And she did a vendor event and she sold a lot of products. She took orders. She passed out catalogs, but she was so excited to be out there in her community meeting people that it like rejuvenated her belief in Tupperware. So one thing I always say, if you're at that point in your business where you're like, I've asked everybody, nobody wants to buy Tupperware. No, I have asked every single person, nobody wants to buy, nobody has any money. Go out in your community. For every 5 people that don't want to do it, there are 50 people that do. So you have to go out and find them. And meeting people is fun. It's fun. That's why we do what we do. All right. So lastly, when you get this party and you get it started and you start the party, right? The last thing that you're going to do, oh, wait, I wanted to show you one more thing. I wanted to show you my, my memes that I use, and I'll post them on Champion. Hope nobody sent me any kind of weird messages because I'm looking for my own. All right, here. This is how I cheat. So I send my own for this. I send it to myself so I could read it, so you could see it. Okay, so nope, you don't want that. All right, so this would be something that I would set up to, I would send to my hostess. Okay. So I tell them that the group is set up. Once you accept the invitation in the group, you can invite people. Here's some tips on how and who to invite. And if they need wording, I give them wording. Okay. So I send them this. Invite your friends. These are the types of friends. This helps them, like Loretta was talking about with the list. This helps them think about who to invite. Who loves this type of product? Who loves Facebook? Who loves to shop? Who loves to party? And who loves you? Okay. So this is a meme that I send to every hostess. Okay. And then I let them know that there's some different ways to invite and what to say. Okay. Oh, this is kind of small. But how to invite your friends. Hey, Loretta, want to come to my Tupperware Facebook party? I know you're nodding yes. And then when they say yes, awesome, I'll invite you right now. And you send them the invite to the group. You know, what is that? Can't believe anybody would say, what is Tupperware? But they might. So it's bowls and it's amazing. Send them a picture of your favorite product. Cute stuff and you'll love it. Come and browse. No thanks. No worries. Have a great day. But then I would send them my VIP group. Anyway, well, if you don't feel like doing it today, please join my VIP group for, you know, to keep up to date on things like that. Okay. So I will share those memes. And then here is the group. So I also send the hostess the group. You share the group that you opened on Facebook. So they can take that and share that and personally invite people. That is very important, to share the group that you started. All right. And I tell them this is the link to the Facebook group. You can post this on your personal wall and invite people. And add the group link, which you just sent them. They can click and join. You send it through Messenger. If we want 40 to 50 people in the group to help you reach your goals and to have lots of interaction, as I see people come in, I will welcome them. Super excited to get things going with you and your friends. And here's a meme. And you can find these in our My Tupperware brochures and catalogs group. They come in 10 different colors. But I'm hosting a Tupperware party. Would you like to see what's new? Send them this meme so they can put it on their Facebook wall, and they can just say, if you want to see what's new, comment me. And then they invite those people. So, you know, use your hostess to get the word out. Okay. And lastly, here is our copy and paste. You guys, if you're not familiar with this is a resource that we have monthly that you really need to use. This month, it is Amy, and Amy's done an amazing job putting the whole party. If you take it and you scroll all the way to the beginning, it puts you exactly where you need to start. And we even put, not we, but the ladies that do this, day 3, post 3, day 2, post 1. Okay. So this group is designed to do the party for you. Day 1, before people are invited, you can copy this meme and copy this wording. Exactly. That's why it's called a copy and a paste. This resource here, if you have no idea how to do a party, this is where you need to go, because it just tells you how to do it. I mean, you don't even have to think for yourself. All you have to do is put it in your group. Okay. So that's more virtual, obviously. But you can kind of change this if you're doing an in-home party. So please get familiar with this copy and paste. I mean, there's really cute memes. All right. Well, not that, but there's really cute memes. Even what to put on your the top of your group for a banner. You can use these. And every month it's different. This will stay up all month. And then at the end of the month, it's taken down and a new one goes up. Okay. So that is pretty much an overview on the front end of what you do when you have a party. And I'm sure we could talk for hours about how to do the party, but this got you to starting the party. And from there, you just copy this copy and paste group. And before you know it, all the orders will be rolling in. Okay. So that is what I have for you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Lori. I appreciate that. How great was that? And I love so many people were commenting that they had never been to the TW Champs. So thank you so much for sharing that. That is like a lot of times the very first place I go when I need something. I go there first just to make sure, it's because typically they have the files I need and I'll skim through the folders and stuff. So great resource. Thank you so much, Lori. That was fantastic. Awesome. All right. So let's go back to our screens because I think we have some recognition we are going to blow through. All right, let's see here. What? Oh, I thought it went back to the beginning. I'm like, no. Okay. Parties up. Jenny, you got some parties up for us, girl? Let's see here. These are the people with parties up. Congratulations. Wow, round of applause. Congratulations. We have some more parties up. Woohoo, team parties up. Congratulations. All right. And then also, just so you know, you do have to go into the TW Grow website. And I believe all this is on Champion, and just log in one time and then they'll be able to see all of your parties up. So if you want to be in this drawing, you got to make sure to do that. If you need help, talk to your upline director. So go ahead, Jenny.
We have Gina Arnold.
Yay, Gina Arnold. And we heard you the first time. Woohoo, 2 wins. All right. Congratulations, Gina. And Gina's on. I saw her a minute ago. I don't see her right now, but I know she's on. All right, awesome. Now, don't forget, here are the options that we have when it comes to recruiting. We have our virtual kit for $15, and we have the deluxe demo kit for $119. Memorize this, know this, have an idea. You don't have to list off all the products in there, but just know if somebody's looking at the Sonic Chopper, or is that what it's called? Yeah. Somebody's looking, I get the names all confused when they start changing names on me. I'm like, what? But if somebody's looking at that, talk to them about that deluxe kit. Right? Talk to them about the things that they could possibly get in that. So it's important to know that. And then remember, our first order reward is the impression set here. And look at all these people that have already been recruited this month and earned it. Congratulations. And then Rosemary, congratulations. You are the only one so far that has got the party bonus reward. So congratulations. You're well on your way to getting a lot of really amazing products. And you're at least at your first step of your confidence start. So that's very exciting. So congratulations. All right. And then we have the personal sales challenge, right? This is the monthly one. So this is a build. So this is level 1, $500. And this many people have $500 in sales in already. Woohoo, 500 or higher. Okay. So we're going to see the list kind of whittle down here. Then we have people that have submitted $1,000 and higher. Look at this. Amazing. And look, all these great vintage pieces. Love them. And a lot of times these monthly sales challenges are things that are going to be products of the future. So you always want to earn them. I mean, because I would rather have it for $25 than whatever it's going to cost as a sample, if it's even allowed to be sampled, because sometimes we have products of the future that are not on samples. All right. And then for $2,000, this is what you get. Congratulations, all of our $2,000 plus people. And that's Christine, Jennifer, Loretta, Nicole, and Paula. Love it. Awesome. Oh, and now it's my turn. All right, so let me stop the share really quick. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about mindset. It's just give me 1 second. Hold, please, while I find what I want to talk about. All right, so all right, so 7 mindset shifts that you can do to create an extraordinary life. All right. So it is so important to always be focused on doing, growing, and providing value to your life, right? You can provide value to other people and you can do all that. That's wonderful. But you know what? You got to live with yourself, right? So you want to make sure that you are definitely making you the number one priority when it comes to just really leveling up your mindset. All right. So here are 7 tips. 1 is doing versus thinking. The distance between your goals and your reality is called action, right? You got to take action. So all these wonderful ideas you heard here tonight, you need to take action on those. All right. Take action on something. Pick one one thing. Maybe it's something from Loretta's prospecting. Maybe it's something from Lori's host coaching that you can kind of play around with your hosts and things like that. So definitely do that. All right. So get clear on what you want, set that goal, and make a plan to achieve it. It's important to have direction and know what you're doing. All right. So number 2 is growth versus fixed. All right. And we're talking about your mindset, right? So a growth mindset comes from the belief that your abilities can be developed through effort. And oh my gosh, if you have never read a book by Carol Dweck about mindset, it is a game changer. It's a very difficult read, I will be honest with you, because they get very technical and scientific-y, and it's just a little bit of a difficult read. However, the gist of it is time and time again, we see it. And a lot of times a great example of this is in athletes. We see athletes who, let me close my door. I think they're playing video games in the other room. It's getting loud. All right. So we see athletes that come in and have this unnatural, well, it is natural, this natural talent, that's like this God-given amazing talent. And they come in, they rise up through the ranks, and then they just fall down. They're like a flash in the pan. Why? Because they didn't keep honing their skills. And then you hear stories about Michael Jordan, who didn't make his high school basketball team, about, these people that were cut from teams at younger ages, or they were like 7th string quarterbacks, and then they end up being one of the best quarterbacks in the world. Right. And so like you hear these things, and that's where a growth mindset comes in, because these people, even though they didn't start out as the best, they may not have had the natural ability. They kept working and working and working, right? And work will always beat natural ability, right? So just keep working. All right. So number 3 is can versus can't. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. I love that quote because it's so true. If you think you're going to have a crap day, guess what? You're going to have a crap day. If you think that your day is going to be absolutely off the charts amazing, it's going to be amazing. Why? Because you already made up your mind. You already made up your mind. It's going to be amazing. And you know what? Sometimes on those amazing days that you decided at the beginning of the day that it was going to be amazing, you hit some road bumps, but you handle them a lot better. Why? Because you're like, not today. Nope, not today, right? Today is my day and it's going to be amazing. And I am not going to let you rain on my parade, right? All right. So number 4 is 10 times versus 1 time. All right. It's a shoot for the moon, because even if you miss, you land among the stars. I love that quote. As one of the first quotes that I really grasped onto when I started in direct sales, because I was just like, okay, you know what? I am just going to go for it. I'm going to absolutely go for it. Because my first month in Tupperware, Pam gave me a goal of 7,000 in team sales and 9 recruits. And I was like, and to like level up like 2 levels or something. And I was like, what? But you know what? If she had not given me that goal, I would not have ended where I ended. And did I hit that goal? Nah, I didn't hit that goal. But you know what? I had like $5,600 in team sales. I had like 6 recruits, and it was just, I was like, wow, if she would have set my goal as $3,000 and 3 recruits, maybe I would have only gotten $2,000, right? So really just go for it, right? Go for those big, big goals. All right. Number 5 is abundance versus lack. Abundance flows into my life easily and with grace. All right. That's a perfect affirmation for abundance, right? If you're anxiously checking your bank account 5 times a day and thinking, I have to make money now, I have to, or you're constantly telling yourself that you don't have enough time or enough experience, or you're not enough, right? And that was something I struggled with for a long time, not feeling like I was enough, like I was enough mom, like I was enough wife, like I was enough daughter, like I was enough leader, like I was enough Tupperware person. Like I struggled with that stuff. And so everybody can, but you can shift. And Pam said in a meeting one time, and I had never heard it before at the time. Now I feel like I hear it everywhere, but she said, you can't be blessed and stressed at the same time. She said, anytime you're feeling stressed, start counting your blessings. And so when I would be laying at night with an anxiety attack about all the things that we needed and the lack of financial things that we had going on, I started counting my blessings, and I was able to start breathing normal and go back to sleep and try again tomorrow, right? so important to focus on the things that you have and not the things that are missing, or otherwise you're going to miss out on your whole life. All right. So number 6 is journey versus destination. Happiness is found on the way, not at the end of the road. Right. And so another, like, probably like the second big thing I grasped onto when I started in direct sales was let go of the outcome and enjoy the process. I had like a little P-Touch. Remember those little P-Touch labelers? And I made a label and I put it right across the top of my keyboard. Let go, enjoy the process, let go of the outcome, right? Because I need to remind myself of that, because I needed the outcome so badly. I needed the sale. I needed the yes. I needed the party. I needed the recruit. I needed all of it. And so I needed to learn to take that out of it and just really enjoy the process. And I remember coming to my office and Eric would be like, how'd your calls go? And I'm like, you know what? I had some really great conversations. And I was like, did you know that there's like a park where you can go and take your dogs in blah, blah, blah city, from some conversation that I had with somebody that was just like trivial stuff. But I tried to really grasp onto that stuff, find it really fascinating, and be present in those moments. And it helped tremendously. All right. So number 7, last but certainly not least, limitless versus limited. All right. This is also a lack and abundance thing, right? And so if you're confined only by the walls, you are confined only by the walls that you build. Oh, mind blown. I love that. You are confined only by the walls that you build. And some people build those walls with bricks of anxiety. Some people build those walls with bricks of hate. Some people build those walls from all the things that they believe about themselves that just aren't true. Like when I said I wasn't enough, and I truly believe that. And each time I was able to take one of those bricks down, I got a little stronger and a little stronger. So you want to go from, if I only had enough money to go traveling, if I only had enough, time to start a blog, if I only had enough connections I needed to be successful, right? And always looking at, oh, well, of course she's successful. She knows everybody. Of course she's successful. She has money to invest in it. Of course, you're missing the boat completely. You want to know the truth? There are people that travel the world with less money than you have. And moms that work full time and work a business on the side, and insanely successful people that started with nothing, absolutely nothing. So stop making excuses and understand that these limits only exist in your mind. All right. Okay. So let's go back to our slides really quick. We have a couple more drawings and I think a little bit of recognition, and then we are done. All right. So hold on just one second. Let's go back. Oh, I took my slides down because I need to find my other training. No worries. Maybe. Oh, there we go. I get a little punchy list late at night. All right. So let's see here. All right. So put a 1 in the chat if you want to change your mindset. If there's something about your mindset, about the way you think that you really want to change, right? I think all of us have something, right? I have something. It's a constant struggle and it's a constant work, right? Those things that we have to work on. All right. So let's talk about personal sales week 28. All right. So this is week 2 of July. We have number 10, Melissa, number 9, Luke, number 8, Lori, number 7, Mary, and number 6, Jennifer, number 5, Paula, number 4, Jennifer. Let's look at the Jennifers. I like it. Number 3, Christine, number 2, Nikki, and number 1, Loretta. Congratulations, everybody, on your personal sales for week 2. All right. And then we have unit sales. All right. Number 10 is Tina. Number 9 is Nancy. Number 8 is Angela. We have Paula. We have Candace, Lori, Sonia. We have Marianne, Michelle, and Christine. Congratulations. Love seeing those unit sales numbers. All right. Team sales. Number 10, we have Christy. We have PC Champs, which is Pam Cliff's team, in case you didn't know that. All right. Number 8 is Deb. We have Sarah, Jenny, we have Nikki, we have Jessica, Amy, Manel, and Loretta. Congratulations. Woohoo. All right. And then we have our recruiter award. So these are the people that have already earned this. Congratulations on recruiting this month. Woo. All right. And then Jennifer, sorry, Jenny. So Jenny I see the name and I just read it. All right. So Jenny has already earned the stack cooker as well. So congrats on that. All right. Personal recruiting. We have Diane Smith, woohoo, Jessica, Melissa, Tina, Amy, Jennifer, Jenny, Debbie, Noreen, Loretta, and Manel. Congratulations. We have unit recruiting. All right, we have Debbie, Marsha, Terry, Robin, Jan, Christy, Paula, Gina, Julie, and Amanda. Look at that. And Amanda's got 2. So sales always break a tie. So when you see a lot of 2s and 1s, that's what that is about. All right, team recruiting. We have Lori Morris, Amy, Valerie, Christy, Jenny. We have Loretta and Jessica and Manel. Congrats, everybody, on your team recruiting. All right, share the shine. What we got, Jenny, for share the shine?
We have Julie Jackson.
Nice, Julie Jackson. How exciting. Congrats, Julie. All right. And first timer, what do we have for first timers?
That's Jessica.
Hey everyone, we have Amanda with Manel and we have Annie with Brandy tonight.
Awesome.
So welcome everyone. We're excited to have you. Do you want me to do the number?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
All right. Hey Google, give me a number between 1 and 2.
2.
Number 2 is Annie with Brandy. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Woohoo. All right, attendance. Let me just look and see. I think we're okay. I just want to see. I want to take these screens down. All right, so attendance. How do I do that?
You do however many people there are, but the first one they have to have on their sunglasses.
Or
to win.
some sort of summary stuff. All right. Okay, so are you doing that?
Sure.
That'd be
I
great.
gotta take my sunglasses off to see the number though. Wait.
Yeah, do that. I hope you don't win.
Okay. No kidding. All right. Alexa, give me a random number between 1 and 35. It's 9. And 9 on my screens are 4, 8, 9. Susan Clark.
Congratulations, Susan. Susan, do you have some summer gear on? Oh, she got a beach shirt on.
She does.
I love it. Congratulations, Susan. Thanks for playing along. All right. Do we do a second one?
We do a second one just for people showing up.
Let's
So-
go.
And I can take my sunglasses off.
You can
now.
take your sunglasses
Yeah, 'cause now I can see. All right. Alexa, give me a random number between 1 and 36. $29. Of course it is. 4, 16, 20. Hi, Pam Callahan at 20. 24, 28.
Not the winner.
Not the winner, just the thing. And that is Darlene's iPhone. I'm going to guess that's Darlene Baker, but I need her to come on and say something.
All right. Darlene's iPhone, you are the winner, but we need to find out who you are in order for you to win. So say something in the chat or join us.
Sorry about that. Yes, I'm here, Darlene Baker.
Darlene
Okay.
Baker.
Thank you.
All right, all winners, don't forget, you have to message your address to Pam Clift in order to get your prizes. And the sooner you do it, the quicker they get shipped out to you. You have 24 hours, yeah? Sure, 24 hours.
24 hours.
Do it now before you forget.
24 hours, and then all the Pam swag blows up in the basement.
Oh, all right. All right, awesome. Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. And I hope you have an amazing week, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye, guys.